Okay, this is a video of how to single pull Scarlet Monestary Armory. I've never done this anything except for a Prot paladin, but this is pretty much it. Really all that's required from here is some decent gear. I mean, I'm in partial tier 4 and a little bit of badge gear and some good drops. I have myself semi-buffed and I have speed haste potions. You'll see me pop one here pretty soon. Pretty much essentially what I'm doing is gathering every single mob. If you're running multiple people, doesn't really matter. Just have each and every single person in the run stay at the very beginning of the instance for the first part. I'll call out when you tell them to move. I'm pretty much, as you can watch me move, I'm gathering mobs and jumping between the walls and such to have less time for them beating on me. Now these are pretty low level mobs for level 70, but a whole lot of them on you still kind of hurt, so you want to make this as quick as easy as possible. As here, you want to make sure you attack every mob, not just line of sight pull them. Now essentially what I'm doing is I'm keeping Retribution row up, as well as Blessing of Sanctuary, so as they attack me they are taking a lot of damage, so I'm generating threat on all of them. You'll find out why later on. Let's see about here, I'm popping a Speed Ace potion. This is to get to the more mobs quickly, and so most of them take a beating on me as well. I'm typing right here, telling them to move up to the next section to where it's cleared. And pretty much you just keep going. I notice I am taking a little bit of a beating, getting low in health. See, I'm telling them to move up again. I'm getting pretty close to the end here. And again, making sure I'm a little bit good on health, just keeping an eye on it, even though I am getting kind of low. Being a protection spec really helps. Now I am taking quite a beating, as you can see. Figure out how the hell I'm going to complete this without dying. It's going to be quite simple. Now, taking a beating from everybody with Retribution and Sanctity up, I am generating threat, so as soon as I bubble, then that'll be okay. It's just about dying here. See, I bubbled and now I'm healing. Gonna heal myself to just about full health, I believe. See, even though the party member is pretty close, I have enough threat on them to when I bubble, they're not gonna run right for them because they're pretty much out of the picture at this point. Now, pretty much have the whole instance at this point. Spellcasters, don't even worry about them. When they run out of mana, they'll come up there and start beating on you. See here, I'm concentrating, putting the Holy Shield up as soon as it cooldowns, because it's going to disappear as soon as possible. Now, at this point, I thought she was taking aggro, but she ran into a Flame Strike. That will happen, don't worry about it. Now, I'm telling my party member to open up the door so I can go ahead and take all these mobs out to the boss. I'm going to go ahead and do as much holy damage AoE as I can. See the numbers flying everywhere. So maybe I can get a couple of them killed, get the healers down. Make it a little bit easier. As I am getting kind of low on mana and health, so I'm going to pop a mana pot here shortly. Alright, did. Now, if you have a healer in a group, it's not necessary, you can do it anyway, but have her or him pop a couple heals on you as well. It might be a little bit, but maybe a little bit counts. As see, I'm taking little to no damage. It's just happening a lot. She's just got the door open. I'm going to wait till she gets a couple of heals on me. This is a really effective way of doing this, actually. I got her about 3 to 4 levels and completed about 5 to 6 runs in like 20 to 30 minutes maybe. So I'm going to aggro the boss, pull him to the corner. At this point you get a couple heals off yourself as well, because the mobs are going to be running around the corner. You run all the way around to the staircase right up ahead, so you have a couple sections to get off a heal. I'm going to run around a little bit and wait for those casters to move in a group over there. They usually will. Go back up the staircase. Now make sure whenever you're doing this to keep the mobs in front of you, because a lot of them will run behind you, attack you on, and you can't block or parry or dodge or nothing when they do that. So that's why I'm kind of running backwards a little bit when I tag the casters a little bit. popping Seal of Wisdom on, and I accidentally clicked something. Just try to get a little bit of mana back. Again, making sure you do not take off Retribution Aurora, because our AoE squarely consists of holy damage, and between Holy Shield, as long as it lasts, in Consecration and Retribution and Sanctity Roll, you'll have enough AoE essentially. You don't have to melee anything down, they'll die simply by attacking you. Alright, got all the mobs down, as you can see. I'm going to go to drag the boss down to the middle, so party members a little bit of an easier time loading the boss. It's an effective way, and pretty fun way to farm him as well. Drop some pretty good mail gear, and I believe some cloth gear as well. Some nice weapons. Now, I forgot to tell her beforehand, but make sure your party member jumps down to the middle, because you do get a lot of ads that run after you down this boss. But they don't do too much damage, and I die pretty quickly. Just make sure that your party member's down below. And as you see here, let's pop a Consecrate, and I'll die very shortly. And that's that, pretty much. I figured let's go to post this. It's a pretty nice way to farm this place as well, get some good gear and some good XP for a party member, and it's pretty fun as well.